Carry on, me wayward son. There'll be peace when you're done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Greetings, one and all, and welcome back to Tom's Hit Parade. By the way, I invite you to hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up if you like what you see, share this video with your friends, and leave me your thoughts down in the comment section. Those are a few of my favorite things. So here we are doing a bit of a combination video of other videos, similar videos I've done in the past. As you saw in the thumbnail, and I'll show you another picture of it right here, the freebie shelf at House of Records, which I've mentioned many times before. People who bring in stuff to sell, the store doesn't want it, they don't want to lug it anywhere else, they'll just throw it on the freebie shelf right there by the door, and it's yours for the taking. And somebody had left a huge bunch of CDs on the shelf, and I just decided there was a box, and this is one of those 12 by 18 by foot and a half tall boxes that they usually put printer paper in, reams of printer paper. Grabbed a box of that, grabbed that box there, shoved everything I could into it, and was on my way back to the office. My office, the office that I work at, is about 6 blocks, maybe 7 blocks from the record store. Close enough that I walk there and browse pretty much every day of my work week. But this box was a little heavier than I was expecting, and I got about a block and a half from the record store, had to stop and rest, and just happened to set the box down at a bus stop where there's a little bench there for people to sit on, wait for the bus. And lo and behold, I look up the street and a bus is on its way. So hop the bus with my box, and another great coincidence is that same bus line, there's a bus stop right in front of the building I work at. So it was meant to be that I came back with this box. If that bus hadn't been there, I don't know if I would have made it back to my building. But anyway, here we are with this box. And there's a whole lot of CDs in it, a lot of cased and uncased CDs, and you might have also seen there is a binder full of loose CDs. At one point, I did a binder haul. That's what I called it. It's been a few years ago. Somebody had left on the freebie shelf a binder full of CDs, and I actually found a lot of stuff from it that I have kept in my collection ever since. So yes, this is going to be. I've done a binder haul video before, and I've done a freebie shelf haul video before, and this is a little bit like I am seeing some loose inserts, front and back inserts, and loose discs in there. So in a way, this is going to be also incorporate a little bit of the jigsaw puzzle video I did a few weeks back. So yes, a few videos in one, and there's a lot of stuff in here, as you might have could tell by the box or by the picture. This is a whole bunch of CDs, and it's actually 2 layers. There's a layer underneath the other layer. So there's several dozen CDs in there, and then there's the binder. So I don't know how long it's going to take, so I'm just going to jump right in. This is going to be very interesting, lots of fun. I guess I'm just going to have to do it one by one. I've got the box over here. I've got a table right here to set stuff on. So let's see what we've got here. We've got Genuine. She's a hip-hop artist, I believe. Hip-hop or R&B artist. And I don't know if the discs are in here or if they're in good condition. The disc is in this one, and it is in very good condition, totally spotless. So I've got loose jewel case parts, and we've got Stress Echo by Lomita. I have no idea who that is. And I don't think I'm even going to try and organize the stack on this side, just in the interest of getting through this video so it isn't horribly, horribly long. But at the same time, I don't want to rush through this, Now we've got a loose inserts. The Outside by Elliot Lipp. I am not familiar with him. Looks like that's the front cover of it. And here is the disc, which is also in very good shape. Just a couple of fingerprints on it. So I think I will, if the disc's in good shape, if I got a spare tray, I will put the disc in the tray to keep it from getting scratched up even worse. But yes, then we have jewel case. I'll try to at least organize this stuff by, if it's got a complete set of stuff, I'll keep it together so I can easily assemble it later on. And we've got, let's see, Marvin Gaye is his self-titled. Just the insert, back insert for that. We've got To Grover with Love, a tribute to Grover Washington Jr., I believe. And the disc's in here. And it's got some scratches on it, so not sure if it'll be worth keeping or not. So, and yes, I looked at stuff just long enough to get it into the box and stuff. And the box has been sitting here in the house for almost 2 weeks. So I've basically forgotten what's in here. And we have Angie's wedding dress. This obviously is Angie. So yes, this is obviously a homemade thing. I guess it's a mix CD. Well, there's not much information on it. You can see the lighter band in the middle of the disc. That is the written area of the disc. So there's not much on the CD. And then here's the next disc. Oh, Ahmad Jamal. I am very, very vaguely familiar with his stuff, just superficially. But yes, this is a collection of his stuff. And yeah, the disc is not in very good shape. I don't know if you can tell here. Yeah, you probably can't really tell by the look of the disc. It is not in good shape. I'll probably be going into the junk pile. Who knows? I've got a little stack here of loose disc parts. All That I Am by the R&B singer Joe. And the disc for that, which is in so-so condition. And is this the... Oh, no, this is another one. This is the insert for The Other Side of Cool by Babyface. So, and we've got Soul Classics of the 70s. And there's a disc for Soul Classics of the 70s. Lots of gooey fingerprints on it, so I don't know how that... So, yeah, it's probably not going to turn out very well. Oh, and here's the Babyface CD, and it looks like it's in fairly good shape. So, I happened upon a very good Babyface album. Here's the front cover that I really enjoyed. So I think I will try this Babyface album to see if it's just as good. And what do we have here? We have Barry White with the album Staying Power. And there's the disc, which is not in very great shape. It's got a moderate amount of scratches on it. There's the insert. Yeah, I'm just going to stick stuff on the table. I'll sort it out later while the camera is not rolling. You have an extremely dusty jewel case that holds the Soul Food movie soundtrack. And the disc is in there, riddled with fingerprints and a couple of scratches. So we'll see. Yeah, the stuff that I don't want that is not in absolutely ruined condition, I will probably donate to St. Vinny's. We have the insert card for Morning Tenderness by Najee, a saxophonist. And a few loose CDs here. You Make It Easy by Keith Washington. The Morning Tenderness by Najee. Oh, it's really dusty. Oh, yeah, this one's not going to... I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's just kind of got this film of ick all over it. And then we have a CDR of Full Stride by Rick Braun. Figured I was going to run into some CDRs at some point. And the Najee Morning Tenderness front insert. And then we have Will Smith. He has chosen to get jiggy with it on this disc. And this is the CD single. I don't know if I've ever gotten jiggy with it. Not intentionally, anyway. Disc is in really good shape. It looks basically new. So yeah, I'll probably do that. Send that to the St. Vinny's. And a still sealed CD. Heartbreak by Jagged Edge. I have never checked them out. R&B, I think. So I might actually just give this one a listen. It's still sealed. Why do they not want to take a still sealed CD? Maybe R&B just doesn't sell very well at House of Records. I think that might be it. We have More Than Friends by Jonathan Butler. Have not heard of this guy. It's on the Jive label, so I'm assuming it's R&B. And the disc is in okay shape. It's got fingerprints on it. Hopefully I can get those off. We've got Now by Maxwell. He is an R&B singer. And this one's kind of gooey. Ooey gooey. Yeah, you can kind of see. So we'll see how that one cleans up. I think I have tried Maxwell stuff at some point, was not terribly impressed. So then we have another Maxwell album, Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite. Oh, well, actually, that disc was on top of. That's the disc that belongs in here, but underneath it was Maxwell MTV Unplugged. So, which, judging by the color of the CD, is what's next in here. The loose inserts. Oh, maybe not. Ah. Oh, a Steve Winwood album. I have been looking to complete my Steve Winwood discography. Junction 7 is an album I don't have, and the disc it's in okay shape, so it would be worth keeping. It's a freebie, so we'll see if I find the disc there. Yeah, the Maxwell MTV Unplugged is not in very good shape. It's in pretty bad shape, so we'll set that aside. Then we have Louder Than Words by Lionel Richie. There's this disc and the back insert. That is what I thought was the Maxwell disc because it was a similar color. We've got a handful of jewel case parts. It's going to be quite a mess to put back together once the camera's off. And we have Butterfly by Mariah Carey. And this is the single, the CD single. Track 2 is Fly Away, Butterfly Reprise. And excellent condition disc. I have a bit of a Mariah Carey collection. I have her first 4 CDs. Don't know if I will bother keeping this one. Trying to remember to distribute the weight load evenly on this table so it doesn't go. We wouldn't want it to go. So we have, Teddy Pendergrass This Christmas. And Teddy Pendergrass This Christmas. And I don't see the rear insert for Teddy Pendergrass This Christmas. Ronnie Laws, Portrait of the Isley Brothers, Harvest for the World. There's the front insert for that. That would be nice to have all the parts for some of these. And some, looks like some CDRs. CDR of a Wes Montgomery album. And a Steve Cole album. Meh. And then the back insert for Secrets by Tony Braxton. What do we have here? We have Aaron Neville, The Ultimate Collection. And Aaron Neville, The Ultimate Collection. Just a few little scratches on this one. So we have Gerald Albright, Dream Come True. The back insert for that. And the disc. And the front insert for that. So not doing a very good job at keeping stuff organized on here, but I figure, as I said, once the camera's off, I can take all the time I want. Secrets by Tony Braxton, the front insert. I've got 2 copies of the same thing here. It is Fast Moving Dream by Link, Linq. I have no idea who this is. Self-published, apparently, from Royalston, Massachusetts. If I can get the booklet out. There we go. This appears to be Link. I don't know. I might give this one a listen. Who knows? And then, what do we have here? Bob Marley and the Wailers, Catch a Fire. Gosh, it's going to be a real shame if the inserts aren't in, for some of these aren't here. And, Mingus Aum by Charles Mingus. It looks like the remastered edition, which coincidentally I just bought recently at a thrift store. So we have, and here is the Aaron Neville Ultimate Collection back insert. This is going to take a while. Where is the time? Oh, 17 minutes. This is going to be a long video. Here we have the Modern Jazz Quartet. Losing for the Continent. Oh, Longing for the Continent. I was going to say that's a weird title, Losing for the Continent. But yes, Longing for the Continent. That looks like I'm going to listen to this one. It's probably going to be pretty good. And the disc is in perfect condition. And we have Marvin Gaye. Oh, yeah, the insert for Marvin Gaye was over there. So looks just like self-titled. I don't see a name of the disc on there. Oh, I see. Compact Command Performances. Looks like a compilation. So, and we have Gerald Albright with the album Smooth. I believe he is a jazz saxophonist. And the disc is in pretty good shape. I was not expecting anything from this load, but it looks like I may have a handful of things to listen to. Oh, the back insert for Steve Winwood Junction 7. The back insert for Thelonious Monk's Greatest Hits. The front insert for Thelonious Monk's Greatest Hits. The back insert for Mingus Aum. The front insert for Mingus Aum. And Best of the Dance Bands. Oh, Johnny Long and his orchestra. Not sure who that is. And there's the front insert. Trouble is, I don't have a lot of spare jewel cases to put all this stuff in. So I might need to procure some more. Here we have Greg Vale. Don't know who this guy is. But there's the CD. The CD's in fair condition. We have Dave Koz. This is his self-titled album. I've got this one already. So, and James Ingram, Forevermore, his love songs, hits, and duets. And that would be, yep, there's a disc for that one. And their front inserts. We have Debbie Nova. Luna Nueva is the name of the album, so obviously she's a Spanish language artist. The disc is in excellent shape, and this is Jessie Nova. Oh, Debbie Nova, excuse me. Oh, she's on the Decca label. Interesting. Oh, and actually, at least half of the songs are titles are in English. So I'm going to have to listen to this one. You never know when a great artist is going to appear out of nowhere. I've learned that several times. Rochelle Farrell. This appears to be self-titled, and the disc's in decent shape. And there's the back insert. Well, the cool thing about this is everything seems to be together. As you've noticed, the front insert, the back insert, and the CD seem to be together. I am almost halfway through the discs, the CDs. Then I'll have to go on to the binder. Here we have Levert, Sweat and Gill, LSG. These are Boys to Men, the members of Boys to Men, I think. And yep, LSG, that's the disc. You can kind of see, there you can see it on the. And then here's the Dave Koz that we saw the inserts for a minute ago. And we have Mary J. Blige with No More Drama. And continuing on with the next fistful of stuff, we have Kirk Franklin with the New Nation Project. Not familiar with him. There's the front insert. Let's see. And we have, looks like a self-produced CD here. The inserts were done on matte paper. We have, it's John Bolivar. Not sure who what genre he is. But yeah, there's the back insert and the front insert. Oh, gee, what genre is it? I wonder if it could be Yay Reading Comprehension. And we have Silk. I'm guessing this is an R&B group. And there's the disc for Silk. It's in pretty good shape. A lot of this stuff is in decent shape. I wonder why they didn't want to take it. Well, as I mentioned, I think R&B does not sell very well at House of Records for whatever reason. Oh, this could be interesting. A tribute to Miles Davis tribute album. And there is the front insert. And there is the CD in nearly perfect shape. Pardon the pun, but I'm kind of jazzed at so much stuff in here being stuff that I've got at least a little bit of an interest in, and it's in good shape. So when you least expect it, some good stuff comes along. And we have 480 East, the album. Not sure what sort of music we're expecting off here. A few scratches on the disc, but it's not bad. Oh, sounds like it might be jazz. Guitar, trumpet, tenor saxophone, piano, guitar, bass, harmonica, and programming, and drums. We have Marion Meadows, Dressed to Chill. And there's the disc and the front insert. It was very nice of Fate to have this stuff organized like this in groups, mostly. We have, here's the back insert for the Kirk Franklin, and here is the Mary J. Blige disc, great condition, just a couple little scratches, and the back insert for her album. We have Lenny Williams, The Ultimate Collection. I don't know who Lenny Williams is, but I have a few of the Ultimate Collection CDs, and the disc is in pretty good shape. Is that yep? The cool. The promotional sticker here is on the jewel case and not on the booklet. So that's nice. And we have R&B group called Next. It's their album Rated Next. So, and it's got a bunch of scratches on it though. So, well, this is going to be fun to go through again, and in terms of cleaning up and sorting and stuff. So, and 25 minutes. I got to keep going here. Richard Elliott, who is a jazz trumpet player, I believe. After Dark, that's the name of the album. There's the disc. Yeah, and the insert, which I almost threw across the room. And we have another Richard Elliott, Soul Embrace. Back insert, disc. This one's got a few scratches on it, so it's not going to be. And in the front insert, and we have Just an Illusion by Naji, who I believe is a saxophonist. And there's a front insert. And the disc, although the disc is not in very good shape. You have a CDR, Michael Lington, Stay With Me. Don't know who Michael Lington is. We have Ronnie Laws with Solid Ground. And God, the disc is in great shape. Why was so much of this stuff? Jazz sells pretty well at House of Records, so I'm surprised that there are so many jazz CDs in this pile. And we have, some classical. Helmut Lotti Goes Classic. False advertising. He's not wearing a helmet. Anyway. Stupid joke, right? There's the disc. Funny. I'm great at dad jokes, and I'm not a dad. Go figure. Some promotional insert. And let's see. Oh my goodness, I might have to break this up into a couple of videos here. Unless you guys like a really long video, you can always watch it in parts if you want to. We got Kim and his album Chemistry. However, no disc. though the disc might be somewhere in here. Another Richard Elliott album. Somebody wanted to give up their Richard Elliott collection. Take to the Streets. And the disc is in fairly decent condition. And apparently it was number 5 for somebody. Guess what? Another Richard Elliott. By now I probably have his whole discography in here. And there's the disc. On the Town is the name of the album. And there's back insert. I'm trying to go through this fairly quickly. We have the very best of George Howard. It's weird. When I put something blue up here, the rest of the screen goes yellow or orange tinted. I haven't figured that out with this camera. There's a sticker stuck to this thing. Oh, B2K. I heard about these guys, was slightly curious about them. Now maybe I'll have the chance to listen to them again. Disc is in really good shape. There's the disc the disc was in the case with the back insert, but the front insert wasn't. So, for whatever reason. And here's the front booklet for the LSG. And the front booklet for the Dave Cause CD. And we have, this one I've already got. Brian Culbertson, Something About Love. There's a disc. I have a few Brian Culbertson albums. And we have Light Up the Night by the Brothers Johnson. I don't know if the disc is in perfect condition. Don't know if this is jazz or produced by Quincy Jones, so it probably is jazz. And yes, I'm assuming this is the front cover. Then we have the album Belly Button. Janet? Yeah, Janet Jackson's album Janet. And I'm guessing that, the front cover and back cover got stripped off, because it's torn here. And this must be what's left of the booklet, I'm guessing. So, we've got, the George Benson Collection, his compilation album, in pretty good shape. Yeah. Oh, Benny King, Stand By Me. It looks like a fairly low-budget compilation. There's stems. And some tape on top of the Benny King CD. Oh, good. Got it out without hurting anything. So there's the Benny King. And then Fingerprints by Larry Carlton, another jazz artist. And the back insert. Okay. Spare jewel case part. Front insert for Larry Carlton. James Carter. Conversing with the Elders. It could be an interesting one. And I like his hat. I like his style. Yes, jazz, I'm sure. Conversing with the Elders, I imagine it's a covers album of songs that influenced him as an artist. There's some pretty good jazz stuff in here, man. Then we've got a compilation, Best of Smooth Jazz Volume 4, for lovers. Oh, and actually the disc inside is Smooth Grooves Jazzy Soul Volume 1. So it's a different volume in a different series. So it's mismatched. Personal Testimony by Jocelyn Smith. It's a disc, the back insert, and the front insert. So. Then we've got Lila Dimon. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's the back insert. Music Trance is the name of the album. There's a disc. And there's the front insert. Plenty of stuff here that I've never heard of, but plenty of stuff here that I have heard of. And we have a soft cleaning cloth or something. And it's too rough to be a cleaning cloth. I don't know what it is. You have Jagged Edge, a Jagged Era. This, I believe, is a hip hop group. Front insert. And Le Disque. We have Oleta Adams, Moving On. I have or had an album by Oleta Adams that I kind of liked. Actually, no. If I had it and don't have it anymore, maybe I didn't like it so much. A few fingerprints on here, but otherwise the disc is in good shape. It's going to be one that I will probably take a listen to. And then the booklet for Louder Than Words by Lionel Richie. Found that a little while ago. Oh, I'd been hoping to. Oh, gosh, these people. Pieces of tape and stuff all over. Well, good. It's one that I already have. The Brian Culbertson. I think there's a special place in hell for people who abuse their CDs like this. There ought to be anyway. It's not going to come off cleanly, so I'm just going to rip it off. Well, it came off okay. I was about to say I'd been hoping to come across Anita Baker's CDs at some point. It's got a little bit of water damage on the back insert, but anyway. Yeah, disc is in condition. A couple scratches, a couple fingerprints. I don't know. I might keep this one. Her CDs are fairly easy to find, so I might just wait and find good ones. We have Kenny Lattimore, self-titled apparently, R&B artist, I believe. Disc is in really good shape. Empty case. We have Bustan or Buston, Abraham. I guess that's the name of the album. Yeah. Your guess is as good as mine with the genre. Must be folk. Oh, probably folk music, world music, because it's got, or maybe bluegrass. It's got looks like a mandolin, a violin, either violin or fiddle. I'm not sure what the difference is, and one of those thingies. And so I'll bet you it's some kind of world music or something. Oh, interesting. The some of the inserts are written in. Is that Hebrew? Not sure. Do you know? So you've got a CDR or a home-produced CDs. Megan McKenzie with Liberty. We have one that I just recently picked up myself. Concert by the Sea by Errol Gardner. Garner, not Gardner. And the disc is in pretty good shape. We've got Ronnie Laws. This is, I don't know if this is the inserts for the disc I saw earlier or not. Oh no, maybe this is the new one. Dream a Little by Ronnie Laws. So yeah, another Ronnie Laws. All Day Rhythm. So yeah, I may have a fair little bit of stuff to listen to. Maybe that's what I could put on my phone for listening on my upcoming Portland trip. A bunch of this stuff. This is a Brian Culbertson that I have not owned yet. It's on tonight, so I may actually keep this one. I like some of the stuff I like, some of the stuff I don't care much for. The disc is in excellent shape. So, like I said, it's like when you expect to not find anything, where am I with time? 37 minutes. I'm going to keep on going here. I think I just might make this a marathon video just because it's been 6 weeks or more since I had a 6-week gap in videos. Except I don't know how long my throat's going to last. Here we have a soundtrack album from the movie Life. Music inspired by the motion picture. Probably a bunch of R&B and hip-hop. Disc is in good shape. Yeah, mostly R&B, but it's also got Trisha Yearwood on it. We have Blue Nights with Tropical Night. Very an independently published thing, or an independent label, anyway. So, We have Eric Benet with In the Life. Oh, A Day in the Life, excuse me. And he, I believe, is R&B or soul. And disc is in condition. It's over here. And we have Jonathan Butler. Do You Love Me? I don't know you. Sorry, can't make a judgment call there. But jazz. Oh, South African-born guitarist, singer, and songwriter. Could be interesting to listen to. Disc is in decent shape. We have Everybody Digs Bill Evans. I won't be able to tell because no disc. Unless, of course, the disc is hiding in here somewhere. Another stack of CDs. Oh, don't you love it when the jewel case has something sticky all over the front of it? We have My Christmas Album. It's not my Christmas album. It was whoever's. Rashawn Patterson, Casey and JoJo, Avant, Patti LaBelle, Mary J. Blige. So soul and R&B artists, apparently. However, inside the jewel case is Barry White's greatest hits. Anybody looking for a Christmas CD is going to be disappointed. We have Grover Washington Jr. I believe I have this collection. Yes, I actually have. Grover Washington Jr. has put out at least 3 greatest hits albums on 3 different labels, and I have all 3 of them. And the disc is not in there, but it was sitting loose underneath. So, Damian Marley with Welcome to Jam Rock. I have never checked out Damian Marley, so maybe I oughta. Yeah, it's an interesting little pattern we're looking at here. The jewel case is empty. It's got the inserts in it, but it's empty. The disc itself is right underneath it. And a couple little scratches, but otherwise it looks pretty good. Then we have Julian Marley with the album Awake. And let me guess, this disc is... Yep. Oh, interesting. Oh, we've got a Marley's Mix, homemade mix CD, but there is no CD. We've got... It's in really bad shape, but Red Hot Chili Peppers Live in Hyde Park. Don't see the inserts anywhere. But yeah, the disc is in very bad condition, so it probably won't even play. Then we have... R. Kelly. The Best of Sade, which is strange. Was this a promotional one? Just seems in very strange packaging. But unfortunately, there is no disc. And Teddy Pendergrass, Golden Legends. And the disc is in there. And the disc is in good shape. Yeah, this is... Madassi or Madassi, whatever it is. I think it's a Canadian budget label. And we have Intimate by Smokey Robinson. Not sure how I feel about Smokey Robinson lately with the news that's come out about him. Disc is kind of cloudy and has a bunch of fingerprints on it. So, yeah, probably won't bother with that one. I'm probably gonna have to make the binder exploration a different video. I got a homemade mix CD of Nina Simone, Sade, etc., etc. A promotional flyer. Nina Simone. And the disc is not in very good shape. And there's the inserts in the case. There's that. Oh. Paul Hardcastle. Oh, please let the discs be in good shape. Disc 1 is in really good shape. Disc 2 is in really good shape. Wow. Yeah, Paul Hardcastle, a musical discography or a musical autobiography. It's called Cover to Cover. It's a 2-disc set, and both discs are in really good shape. This may be the shining star, the coup of this box. Boy, am I glad I brought this shit home. Soulful Christmas. And the disc is there, in decent shape. Well, St. Vinny's is going to get a big haul of stuff. Bob Marley and the Wailers, Catch a Fire. But it's also Smith's. And then John B. with Bonafide. I believe he is an R&B artist. And disc is there. Disc is in so-so condition. I'm starting to run out of room here. Oh, another Paul Hardcastle. This one's called Hardcastle. Is that in good shape? Cool. I've been wanting to do some exploration of Paul Hardcastle, so I'm glad. I hope you guys are having fun, because I'm having fun. Here we have Let's Get the Mood Right by Johnny Gill. Yeah, disc is in so-so condition. I'm not familiar with Johnny Gill. We have Hidden Beach Recordings presents Unwrapped Volume 2. I've got 1 or 2 albums on the Hidden Beach label. And the discs are in good shape. It's actually a 2-disc set. And Unwrapped Volume 1. With no disc. Oh, actually, hang on a second. Oh, no, this is the Best of Sade. Oh, that figures. They tease me with Volume 2 being in perfect condition, and I get Volume 1 with no disc in it. At least not yet. And we have R. Kelly. Ew. I feel like I need a shot of penicillin just touching that. Then we have, this is Maxwell, I believe. Yeah. Maxwell's album, Embrya. Is that the plural of embryo? And so-so condition, a little bit smudgied up. And the soundtrack from The Fighting Temptations. I have never seen the movie. Suppose I have to. Promotional shit. And disc is in good shape. Lots of stuff in good shape here. And the last bit of the next to last row of stuff. All the way back to the beginning of the video, Stress Echo. There's the back insert for that. Empty case. Empty cases. Okay, on the last row, hopefully this video will be less than an hour. I will probably move the binder exploration to a separate video. Mariah Carey with Rainbow, except no front insert and no disc. And we have the Isley Brothers with Baby Making Music. And there's the front cover. We have an album of Grover Washington Jr. I have a few of his albums. But yeah, as I said, I have got 3 of his compilations. And there's the disc. It's in decent shape. We've got Barbara Morrison, Live Down Under. And there's the disc. Let me guess, is this the front insert? Yes, it is. And it's autographed. To Cynthia. Apparently Cynthia either didn't like her anymore, or she perhaps passed away. But, Patti LaBelle. Their album, The Flame. That's the back insert. It's the front insert. Yeah, disc might be in decent shape. And there's the front insert. So cool. Always up for listening to some more Patti LaBelle. Ray Charles, Standards. And there's the disc. And there's the front insert. Nothing like getting a Ray Charles album for free. Can You Stop the Rain by Peebo Bryson? I'll probably feel like listening to that. Maybe. The disc is not in great shape. And then we've got Spirit Song by Kenny Barron. Not familiar with him. It's the back insert. There's a disc, and there's the front insert. And we've got Mark Anthony's self-titled album. Had that one before. Meh. Keith Washington's self-titled album. Not sure if he is soul and R&B or jazz. I don't know. And disc is in fairly decent shape. A couple more of the Smiths homemade CDs, Bob Marley stuff. And then Vanessa Williams, The Sweetest Day. Tried her out before, wasn't terribly impressed. Let's just keep chugging right along here. Oh, I've got a loose insert sitting here. Oh, Joe, All That I Am. Didn't we already have a full set of inserts on that one? Maybe. I don't know. Angie Winans, Melodies of My Heart. And there. I am running out of room on this table. Arohi. And, Paul Livingstone and his album Arohi. There's that. And that's the front insert. More Parts as Parts. Oh, another Paul Livingstone album. Oh, or is it the same one? Oh, yeah. Same one, but the discs look a little bit different. At least I assume it's the same album, because there's front insert looks exactly the same, and so does the back insert. So, Fred Lipsis, Dreaming of Your Love. No comment. Okay, so he's not the most photogenic guy in the world. Okay, so reminds me of those threads I see online of bad album covers. And we have The Little Heroes with Cinematic Americana. Looks like an independently released album. And there's the back insert for Baby Making Music by the Isley Brothers. Mary J. Blige, My Life. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill and the Mistreatment of CD. Good Lord, look at that thing. Ugh, never going to play. I hate people who mistreat CDs like that. Ronnie Law's Portrait of the Isley Brothers, Harvest for the World. The back insert for that. I believe we saw the front insert earlier. Sandra Booker, Very Early. You're never too early, hon. And disc is in decent shape. Going to have a lot to explore in here and a lot to clean up once I'm done with the video. And here's the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, the case. Put the CD, such as it is, in here. Oh, there's still some stuff from the first row. I forgot. Got Lomita, Stress Echo. J.C. Lodge, Love for All Seasons. I'm not sure about this one. Probably looks like soul or R&B. This is in perfect shape. We have Jeremiah Lockwood, American Primitive. Independently produced thing from Brooklyn. Bobby Lama. The Dyskinesia EP. Disc is pretty scratched up, though. We have George Duke with the album Illusions. Yeah, he had a hit with Stanley Clarke back in the 80s, a pop chart hit. Favorites by Johnny Gill. I don't know if this is some of his favorite songs or if it is a compilation. I don't know. A bunch of fingerprints and stuff on the disc. Sure wish people wouldn't mistreat their CDs like that. Oh, Hardcastle 3, but it is a home-burned version of it. Oh, Gatto Barbieri, Shadow of the Cat. We'll definitely have to check out Gatto Barbieri. A couple of scratches on the disc, but should be playable. We've got, here's Smooth Grooves Jazzy Soul. Okay, yeah. The Smooth Grooves Jazzy Soul has the Best of Smooth Jazz Volume 4 disc in it. So the two cases have their discs swapped, so that'll be... Got about 12 more CDs to do here, so we'll finish this up, then I will make the binder a separate video. Here we've got Barry White, The Man Is Back. And disc is in good shape. And Barry White's all-time greatest hits. Kiss the Sky, presented by Paul Hardcastle. So, really good condition disc. So yeah, somebody kind of gave up their Hardcastle collection. Case in point. Yeah, I'll definitely have to listen to... oh gosh, the disc looks brand new. We have here Gerald Albright, Live to Love. Back insert, disc, and front insert. Ooh, George Benson. That's right. And a bunch of fingerprints on the disc. Another Eric Benet album, True to Myself. And disc is in perfect shape. We have You Make It Easy by Keith Washington, except no front insert. Correction. No disc either. Though it might be in the stack. I have lost track of the discs that I have found and not found. Destiny's Child, 8 Days of Christmas. We have the Isley Brothers featuring Ronald Isley, a.k.a. Mr. Biggs. I believe the album is called Eternal. So I'll be curious maybe to listen to this one. Disc is in perfect shape. That might be what I do for my Portland trip, is take a bunch of this stuff that looks interesting, and rip it onto my phone. Okay, final stack of CDs here, except for the binder haul. Oh, here's the Angie Winans, the disc that I found earlier. A CDR of Radiant by Steve Oliver. Another CDR, Soul R&B and Smooth Jazz. Another one of these things. Those thingies. Oh, Barry White, All-Time Greatest Hits. Disc is in fairly decent shape. Another CDR of Hardcastle 3. Strange. And we have, Grover Washington Jr., Soulful Strut. Well, the disc might be in okay shape if I can get it to clean up. The people who put all sorts of disgusting fingerprints and stuff all over their CDs. We have Megan Mackenzie Liberty, the disc I came across earlier. The Otis Redding Story Volume 3 CDR. This is Ultimate Dance. Actually, this is the insert for Ultimate Dance. Another dimwit who put tape on these stupid ass things. And this is Ultimate Dance. Damian Marley, Junior Gong. Damian Marley, Junior Gong. And Damian Marley, Junior Gong. Tony Braxton Secrets. I found the disc earlier. And then here's the back insert for Angie Winans. Oh, George Michael, Older. How is the disc? Is there a disc? There is a disc. The disc is in absolutely crappy shape. It probably would never play. So I may salvage the jewel case. Oh, a classic. Miles Davis, Kind of Blue. And disc is in shape. No store would take it, so I'll probably send it to a thrift store. Oh, Luther Vandross, Always and Forever, the classics. Is it Vandross or Vandross? I've heard it pronounced both ways. And disc is in fairly okay shape, a couple scratches. And Teddy Pendergrass Christmas album. And there's that. So, is that the entire... Yes, that is the entire box except for the binder here. So I think I will go through that in another video. This video is already an hour long, so we're going to call it quick and short here. Lots of cool stuff in this haul. I was not expecting it. I was expecting half of the cases or more to have no CDs in them, or the wrong CDs, or scratched up CDs, and all that stuff. But this was a much more intact load than I thought it was going to be. I'm just going to need to find cases for a lot of these, the ones that I decide to keep, at least for now. So anyway, that'll do it for this video. Be sure to like it if you liked it. And before you go, drop me some feedback in the comments section. I would love to know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon to catch my future videos, hit my username to browse my old videos. Links to my socials and my favorite fellow YouTubers are in the description below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and remember, life's too short to be a music snob.